Hello, whoever that is. Hey guys who are joining. Um, so I'm gonna give it a few more minutes before I start, but hey. Yeah, so I'm not, y'all know I'm not no big YouTuber or anything, but I have noticed that every single time I comment on anything or maybe I make an opinion video, not even drama, just strictly my opinion, not really taking either side, either way, because I'm just really all about positivity, or I try to be. It's taken the wrong way, and it's taken the way of being thirsty or chasing, which I know we all know that's old news, right? Hey, sunshine. But it is. Hey, Timmy. So I wanted to give y'all an update on my life because I know I've been I haven't been evasive, but I just haven't talked about it at all. Um, a lot of you guys, a lot of my subscribers that do follow me and have, reached out to me, quite a few, well, probably about a handful of you guys know really what's going on. Um, I can say that um, things have been different, not different in the sense of, oh, everything is just wonderful and peachy, but everything has just been, life keeps moving, right? Everything just keeps moving. I still have my career, I still have the kids, I still have life to manage. And I've noticed, like yesterday, I posted just a quick little live talking about Liv's life situation dealing with abuse. And I just, spoke about it because I felt like two Black women, especially with Liv having the great influence that she does, maybe shouldn't give in to the ignorance that was coming her way, or ignorance that was thrown both ways. I don't really know, but I just didn't like that sense of negativity, especially when I really, really applauded her for leaving her situation. And I noticed that a lot of people don't like that when I'm in lives. They're like, you're thirsty, you're this, you're that. Why are you saying that? But here's my thing, it's probably because I haven't told you my story. Okay. Um, when I posted the live yesterday talking about her situation, someone from, an old subscriber, which I'm going to apologize to you, girl, because you didn't know. I believe her name was Althea. Althea, I think. She was like, don't speak on her because we don't know about your life. Okay, well, I felt some type of way about it because I'm not a daily vlogger. You're not going to know the ins and out of my life, only because I deal with a lot of, you know, very important things with my career that are highly classified, and I just can't go into being a daily vlogger. I try to do it around my career, but my career is very important to me and it takes up a lot of my time. I'm not just sitting at home doing nothing, you know. I actually love my career and I do the best that I can in my career. So I can't be a daily vlogger because it's just the way my life is set up. But everyone has noticed that I have moved to Virginia. Um, and this is kind of like a very sensitive thing, that I'm just about to let you guys know. I moved to Virginia on something called a safe move. Okay. I was cut military orders and they moved me and my children. I don't feel like it's necessarily needed to go into anything else other than I was safely moved to a safe location. Everybody knows, why would you need a safe move? Why would you need that? Because you got to be safe. In the military, they do have programs in which they support families that need safe moves, and it happens both ways. The service member or the spouse and the family, that is what happens. A whole process happened throughout that, which, believe me, guys, I recorded every step of the way, from dealing with victims advocacies, dealing with therapists, dealing with the command, dealing with courts, dealing with everything. I just want to tell you that PTSD is a very real thing, and not one person can change a person who is severely going through PTSD. Not one person. You can't fix someone who has a mental illness, probably not induced by their own being, not to excuse behaviors that shouldn't be excused. But when you are in a relationship that has PTSD, whether it's from one spouse or the other, it can become very volatile, very. And I reached out for help, and with that help, the Army helped me, and the Army is helping my husband in his struggle. When you mix PTSD with alcohol to deal with it, it can be even worse than that. Okay? I'm going to be brave enough to speak on my story because I feel like it will help women instead of scooting it under the rug. You know, this is a real struggle that I'm dealing with personally. It may not seem like it's a true struggle because I'm not hurting financially. I'm not, dealing with a lot of things that women deal with to leave a situation, to get out of a situation, because I literally was handed the keys to do what I needed to do for me and my children at no cost to me. None. The Army paid for everything. And I'm grateful for that because that wasn't the usual. The Army didn't always support spouses in that way. But because of so many cases of spouses or service members getting hurt because of PTSD situations, whether it's a big or small thing, they help families like that now. They do. They provide resources. Am I going to therapy? Yes. Has it been helping? It's a slow moving target. Sometimes it helps me some weeks, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I'm too busy to care. I'm just going through the motions, But when I'm ready to release all the details of the safe move, and for military spouses that may be in a situation that don't have the resources that I have with my career, and again, my career, my company was extremely supportive of my situation. They know about it, and I have a great family of coworkers of support, and honestly, I can't thank them enough for being supportive in my situation. But you can get out of a situation that is not healthy. When you are dealing with someone who has severe PTSD and they don't take their medication, you are now the target. The target doesn't move, it's you. You're the target because you're right there, and you've been covering for this person, and you've been dealing with this person, and you've been trying to get through it with this person. And that's not how you deal with PTSD because it can tear you down mentally, emotionally, spent, focus gone. You won't be able to focus. I've found myself staring at walls sometimes, just trying to get through the day. Okay. Long periods I wouldn't be on YouTube because I would be dealing with that. And I'm not going to sit here and say that it's just my current marriage. I've dealt with PTSD in my previous marriage. Don't ask me why. I married a military men. It's not a preference, believe me. And like I said, it's not just military men that have PTSD. All walks of life have PTSD. The military just recognizes it more than others. My first marriage, I dealt with a lot of PTSD moments, even with me having PTSD. I could tell you, I lived in Fort Lewis, Washington in 2010. I moved into housing. At the time, my husband was deployed. And they moved me in a house where a lady was killed by her husband or boyfriend on base. And I'm telling you this, guys, for women who are in military housing, you have the right to know about the housing that you choose to select in the history. You have that right. Okay. Me being naive and dumb in my early 20s, I'm not thinking about it. I'm like, yep, signing for housing, moving in. I'm being superwoman while my husband's gone. Yes, we're doing this. So I move into this house, and on Fort Lewis, on Linden Drive, a lady who was literally my age with 3 kids. I didn't have 3 kids at the time. We had 2, but 3 kids. Her husband was deployed or in Korea or something like that. And she was messing around with her husband. And the guy that she was messing with, she tried to break it off with him. And she sent her kids, they were over, there's a story is on the news. I put it in if y'all want to know more about it. There's a news clip on it. But the guy, she tried to break it off, that affair. And the guy ended up breaking into her house, who was a soldier, and killing her in the home, in the bedroom. When I lived in that house, I kept getting calls from Washington State Penitentiary. The guy was actually in prison in Washington State calling me, calling that house, because, we had house phones back then, And I did not know. My neighbors knew all along that I was in the house, that the lady got killed on the corner of Linden Drive. So I was over my girlfriend's house, and stuff was happening in the house. Bears was falling down, lights were flickering. But, I'm like, what's this about? I don't know what I'm dealing with. And I just didn't believe in the stuff like that. But I was always at home by myself, and I'm working. I'm in college online, just doing the most. And I would feel a presence behind me. But I didn't, why would I feel that in military housing? This is like housing. Like, what's this about? So one night, about two weeks later, I was in the house, maybe 3 months. Stuff was happening. I would wake up in the middle of the night, choke to death. Well, feeling like I was choking to death in my room. And it would always be in the middle of the night. My good friend, she invited me to church, and I was like, oh. I woke up one morning on Sunday. She's texting me. She's like, we're going to go to church. I will never forget. I was about to text her and tell her, no, I'm not going. My phone literally went dead. I could not. My phone was fully charged. My phone went dead. I could not tell her no. I got my butt up and went to church that day. But about a week after that, I went over to another Army wife house around the street. She lived in brand new housing. And I always wanted to live in the brand new ones. But, we didn't live there long enough, and my husband at the time didn't have the rank to get brand new housing, you know, the hierarchy of things. And we were drinking wine, and there was a bunch of wives over there, and she said, "You heard about, you know, it was a lady killed over, you know, where you live." And she was like, as soon as she said that, I instantly felt something. I instantly felt it. I was like, "Oh God, it's my house." And she was like, "No, it's not your house. It was the house next to you. The windows was boarded up." So the windows were boarded up on the house for like a while. And so I was spooked, but then they were convincing me it's not my house, it's not my house. So I'm pulling up. I left the girl house, pulled up to my driveway, because I was literally around the street. If I can remember the name of the housing area, I will tell you guys. I'm trying to remember, but it was on Linden Drive in Fort Lewis, Washington. It was an old housing and then new housing. If anybody knows the old housing and the new housing that have the same name, but one is called old and one is the new, and lived in Fort Lewis, let me know, because I can't remember. But when I pulled up to my house that night, it was like 10 o'clock. Me and the kids were in the car. I started looking at my window outside, my kitchen window. I'm seeing these nails tacked. I'm seeing tacks. Then I looked at the other window. I'm just walking around the house, just tacks. So I put my kids in the house. Why did I put my kids in that house? I don't know. But I put them in the house, and I knocked on my neighbor's door. And I said, "Did you hear about that lady who got killed on the street?" And her eyes just got big. And she was like, "I thought you knew." And I literally, like, I I literally flipped out. I grabbed my children, I threw them in the car, and my cousin, he was stationed there at the time. He lived off base. I went to his house, and I was just crying and shaking. I ended up in the hospital like a day later, and my husband at the time, he was in Iraq, and they was about to call him home. The unit was like, "Man, we're so sorry. We'll move you. We'll move you today." But I had to go to housing, and they were like, "No, because we can't move you, man, because we're not required to tell you, because there was a family living there before you lived there, and if you didn't live there right after the incident, we are not required to tell you." I said, "Oh, you're not? Okay, cool." So I went to the Garrison, was it the IG office or Garrison Command or whatever, the head of the post where the general was at. I walked up in there, and I said, "If y'all don't move me out of this house, I'm checking myself into a mental institution, and you will have to send my husband home to move me the hell up out of there. You got me effed up if you think I'm about to walk up in that house again." I literally got signed off by a colonel, E6, at the hospital, because they took me. I went to the hospital because they shooed me away too. I went to the hospital, and I said, "I am not leaving." And mental hospitals on military bases, they're not for spouses. They're usually for the service member. I said, "I'm not leaving this mental ward until y'all move me out of this dang on house." Somebody from the command came up there. My cousin at the time, well, he's still my cousin, but he was stationed there. He was up there. His wife had my kids. I was really going through it. Next thing you know, housing calls and says, "Man, we're cutting orders because we'll move you into the house that you want." I have a letter still to this day stating that it doesn't matter where I live on a military installation. It doesn't matter when the incident happened. They have to let me know the history of the home. And I gave y'all that long story because that gave me PTSD. And so I know how it feels to not know how to process it. And if you don't know how to handle it and you don't get the help that you need, which I went to therapy for a lot of years after that, having the killer call my house from a Washington State penitentiary, the lady being near my age, her children being near my children's age, me living in that home not knowing and looking, cleaning floors and seeing tape. They called that house crime scene number 2 on Fort Lewis. Like, it was a gruesome murder. I know, and me talking about it, I get chills. Like, PTSD can ruin your marriage. It can ruin your life, especially if you don't know how to deal with it. And a lot of people deal with it by drinking. Now, I ain't no alcoholic. I do got some wine right here. It's good. I play, but I don't like alcohol like that. I can't do it. But my husband, he will tell you, he is a true blue. He's dealing with some things. And the reason why I don't talk about my situation with my husband is because when you're in treatment, this is just kind of just salt in the wound. This is not helping him, me telling his issues. Whether we stay together or not, like, this is not helping him, me going online telling y'all, yep, he did this. Not to shade nobody, because that's what they choose to do, but that's not what I choose to do. But I can tell you my story and what I've been through in the past, what I've been going through currently, with a great support system of my family, my colleagues at work. I have a lot of friends, even you subscribers. I have some subscribers that they actually seen the footage of me going through the process of getting the safe moved gone. I have all of it recorded. Hey girl, this is my girl. I've known her for over 10 years. She was a former military spouse, Keisha, but I can speak up for myself, and I can say that when it's not healthy for you to be there and there is nothing that you can do, you gotta exit, because you can't change, fix, heal. You can't make it right, because it's not for you to make right. Elmo is in treatment. The military is providing the best treatment that they can give him. No, he's not in a mental ward, he's not in mental ward. He is going through intense therapy. He is on a regimen of medication he has to take, probably for the rest of his life. He has been deployed for this country at least 4 times. He has seen a lot of things that people shouldn't see. So no, they shouldn't just throw him out. They shouldn't just turn their head and be like, it's all good. He's a bad guy, because he has went and seen a lot. But what I won't do is be a victim of it, okay? And I'm not going to come over here and try to make myself feel like I'm a victim, because I'm not, because I'm not in it. I'm dealing with it from where I am, but I can't help, because it's not my job. I can't do it. I can't. I don't mean to cry, guys. I'm just trying to tell y'all, PTSD destroys families. And I don't think a lot of these guys in the military, I don't think they know how to deal with it, and they make a lot of bad choices. I'm okay. I'm okay. Again, some of you guys know about details, and y'all have been supportive. But I choose not to bring those details online, social media, because that is not needed. As long as he's getting the treatment that he needs, and me and my children are good, because we are good. We are good. That's all that matters at this moment, because all I can do is work day by day. Maybe in the next month or so, or 2 months or 5 months, I can plan week by week. And then I can start planning month by month. But right now, I'm working day by day. The reason why I spoke on Olivia's situation is because I have been going through it. But I'm not going to speak on what I've been going through, because that's something that I don't want to tell the world yet, because I'm not ready. Right. And you can't. That it's not healthy for me at this moment, being in therapy, going through what I'm going through. It's not healthy for me to talk about it. But again, for you guys that have been following us for a while, is Elmo a bad person? No. But is he fighting a lot of demons right now? Yeah. Has he been fighting these demons? Yeah. Before he even met me. But he's getting the help he needs now. And that's all that I wish for him. If you are in a situation when you are unsafe, and you have the ability, any way to get out of that situation to make yourself safe, then you do that. That is what you need to do for you. Whether you have kids or you don't have kids, you don't have to deal with things that are out of your control. Because dealing with PTSD, that's just one issue. But it's like a tree. It has different issues, branches that come from that. That ultimately ended my first marriage. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. My ex-husband, he got the help afterwards. I wasn't a part of it. That's him. He do him over there. But I know what I went through, you know? What I'm not gonna do is speak on currently what I'm going through in detail, because it's not healthy for my healing process right now. And I agree. But again, but yeah, that's what's going on with me. I've been staying positive. I have a lot of up days and a lot of bad days. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. But when I feel good, I feel real good. And when I feel bad, I feel real bad. And that's why y'all getting sporadic videos from me, because I'm trying to learn to live and process in a normal environment. How's your husband, Alexis? And again, not all soldiers have PTSD, but I know people that have been through traumatic situations, whether it's in the military or not. It's tough. It's tough. But I'm just on here just trying to be as transparent as much as I can, because again, I don't daily vlog because it's just not my lifestyle. No hate to the people that do. But hey, Keish, thank you. But no hate to the people that do. But yeah, that's the reason why I moved. I got a safe move. Back to where I wanted to be, or back to where I needed to be at this time, because I do have family and friends that support me here. And What I'm going to try to do is finish unpacking my house because the military did damage a lot of my furniture. And yeah, I'm going to claim it, but it's just frustrating kind of seeing your life in shambles, even though they were supposed to perfectly place it in this place. Shambles meaning I have about 75% of my house done, and that's why y'all haven't gotten any more videos. But I'm gonna get to it. Um, but yeah, do any of you guys have any questions? Any additional questions? I know this was a pretty heavy video, and I don't do heavy. I'm silly, goofy. Honestly, Timmy, I don't want to do project management. I mean, in recruiting, I don't feel like that would suit my career path. My degree is my degree is in HR management, and I think maybe a PHR, professional human resource certification, or maybe some recruiting certifications. Yeah. But you know what, Timmy? No hate to all them project managers, but there's a billion project managers, and that PMP cert is hard as I don't know what. So the ones that have that PMP behind their name, y'all bomb. But um, yeah, I think I'm gonna do something more in HR than or a recruiting cert of some sort, something like that. Yeah, the military has programs to where I can get my human resources certification, which I'm actually once I get my mind right, I'll focus on it. Hey, Andrea. So yeah, once I get my mind right, I'll start focusing on certifications and stuff. But honestly, like I said, I've been dealing with things day by day. I've been dealing with things day by day. And again, a lot of you guys have been reaching out to me. I appreciate all the love and support. But again, the videos that Elmo put out a couple months ago, y'all saw how he was in those videos. And he has since taken them down. But again, that stuff is real. And people are really out here struggling. I did move. It was really last minute. The military moved me out in 2 days. Hey Ashley, this is my best friend right here. One of my best friends she's been my best friend since high school. We were in Germany together. We graduated high school in Germany because we're all military brats here. But if this story helps anybody in a situation, or you know, yeah, 2 days, literally 2 days. Like I literally have half of my things. I think we had I think it was like 20 crates, and I literally have maybe 8 in my house, and it's packed. Thank you. Thank you guys for all the support, love, and prayers. I've seen, I believe me, I've seen it. Um, Elmo has seen it on his end. But again, like I'm not in the same location as him. He needs to focus on his treatment plan, and he needs to execute that treatment plan regardless of anything, because I'm not going to continue to be a victim of the PTSD. I was in my first marriage, and I'm not doing it now. Yeah, but my kids, they are with my ex-husband and his family. Thank you. Thank you, Ashley. Um, they're with my ex-husband in Georgia on summer break with him. Um, and they're having a blast. Um, my oldest son, he's in Texas. There's a whole nother part of that I'll discuss a little bit later. Can't get in even into that, but he'll be here sometime this month. He'll be here this month. Um, and I can't wait to see his big head. It's my baby, always, even though he's 15. Um, yeah, so again, I'm not going to promote anything negative and drama filled. I don't want that a part of me because I feel like I'm a I'm not that, but I do speak on things from time to time. I give my opinion on things that touch my heart. And when dealing with a situation that is unsafe, especially when you have young kids in the mix, that touches my heart because I know it, unfortunately, too well. Yeah. And again, this has been a long process. Um, my children had to adjust to a new life. They had lost their friends. Their trampoline, their precious trampoline is gone. Their puppy is gone. Well, the puppy been gone. That's a whole nother story, y'all. Um, Honestly, I'm just trying to promote positivity on my platform. Um, and that's all I can do. Honestly, that's all I can do at this time is day by day work towards something positive. And I do that daily. I mainly try to focus on work. I'm a workaholic. If you know I'm stressed, I'm working and I'm working till about 10 o'clock, just doing my work because that calms me down. That's a normal part of my healing process, even though for some people that's not. But for me, I work because it helps me. It's a part of my therapy for me. Um, and I feel like if I didn't have something to keep my mind going at this moment, it wouldn't be good. But I'm good. I feel positive. You guys who follow me on IG, y'all see my little IG stories. I go on trips for work, events for work. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my goddaughter. Tell her I said thank you. um, and right now, all I can say is I'm blessed. My children are happy. I'm happy. I'm safe. Elmo is safe. He is doing what he needs to do. And again, like I said, the military has provided my family services to get through the processes we need to get through. And when I feel I can let you guys know, I will. That probably won't be until I've been through it. Maybe I can say it without like breaking down on camera because, girl, I'm not doing that. I don't want to break down on camera. But I'm fine, guys. And again, Althea, I think her name is. I apologize to you, girl. You didn't know what was going on, and again, that's a sensitive subject to me. Um, don't be afraid, especially if you're a military spouse. Don't be afraid to speak up. There are so many resources that can help if you are in a situation where you are unsafe. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid because, oh, my husband is the only one that work type deal. They have resources to help. You don't have to sit there and deal with anything that is not safe at all, under any circumstance. Um, yeah. So update. I'm doing good. I know I keep rambling back and forth, but I'm doing good. I'm trying to be as transparent, as real as I can. I'm not like all this bubbly Jenny laughing who I usually am all the time. I'm not that person right now because I'm really not in that space. This was not a good day for me. But things that I'm going to be working on, guys. I am going to be working on an actual blog, a personal blog, that I will share more in detail. I have that in the works. I'm still working on my videos on YouTube. I am doing career coaching as well. A lot of people reach out to me asking about how, to get into a certain field. And although I'm not like, an expert on the subject, I know how to direct people towards getting their career on track. Let's see what happened. I know due to the passion. Thank you, Tamika, for being very, very honest. A lot of what and again, my husband's PTSD, yep, you have to heal as a family. My husband PTSD is not just strictly from one situation. I think it has a long history involved with that, like your husband. And again, that's why I feel like I need more of an outlet than just, because I'm not going to be putting out videos just talking about this. That's why I wanted to create a personal blog that you can go on and read how I feel, my thoughts. Maybe it can relate to somebody out there and maybe help them process what they're going through. Just like you, Tamika, just spoke on what your husband's going through. He attacked your children. Like, wow, there's triggers. I can tell you that didn't happen in my situation at all. Oops. Yep. Absolutely, Ashley. Completely agree with you. You in order to get help, you got to start somewhere. And right now we separate. Get your help. I'm gonna get mine. That's all we can do. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I moved up here, I was having anxiety attacks, panic attacks. Just from the adrenaline of everything being displaced and not knowing the next steps as far as my life. Like, I know, like, man, it's hard. It's hard, man, because ain't no blueprint to this. And I could sit here and say, like, the Army was so great. No, let me tell you. The Army puts you in a little box, right? And this is how they help. And this is why if you need help, you need to know the steps that you need to take to get the help that you want. As a military spouse, you need to tell them what you want. Do not let them tell you what they're going to do. You need to tell them what you want. If you want him to stay away from that house and he needs to get help, you tell the command that's what you want. If you want to move because you know this is not going to work, you need to tell the command what you want, because they're going to do what you tell them they can do within their power to help you. How I feel about victims advocacy, because there's two different programs. There's a family advocacy side, which all of it falls under the umbrella of victim advocacy or family advocacy. There's a family advocacy side and a victim advocacy side. Let me tell you them people at victim advocacy, especially at Fort Bragg, they have a system set up to where it's A, B, C, and D, and you gotta hit all them check blocks to get everything done. You don't necessarily have to go that route, but just know they are there to help you. Sometimes they do a little too much. But no, if you do need help, you tell them exactly what you need help with and give them the opportunity to make it happen, because they work with the chain of command on that. They're there to help you. But don't be so vulnerable that they lead you in the wrong direction that you're not trying to go, because they was trying to do the most with me. But yeah. But yeah, guys, think I'm about done. I've been on here for about 45 minutes. How do I feel? I couldn't tell you how I feel right now. I'm going day by day right now. I'm day by day. And I've been that way for a very, very long time. Even before I moved. Even before last year. Okay? But again, guys, PTSD is real. It can really hurt you. It can really hurt families. It can really hurt the person that has it. It can ruin a lot of lives. And just do what you can to be safe within that situation. Again, Elmo was not in a mental hospital. He's in getting treatment. I am in Virginia and I am going to therapy, but I'm still living my life. I'm still taking care of my children. I'm still working, still making these videos, as y'all can see. I'm feeling kind of normal in my situation now, because I'm here and I have my family here, I have my support system here. Yeah, that's all I can say about that. But, again, if you guys don't know, if y'all don't have any other questions for me, feel free to leave them down below, and I can answer them for you. Yes, Ashley, you have been there 100%. Let me tell you, when I have my bad days, I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't care if it's 6 in the morning. My friend Ashley, she's been there. Yes, and my subscribers. You subbies are awesome. Y'all have been there 100% for me. I'm glad you're safe, Tamika. I'm glad. And I'm glad that y'all are going through counseling and making that work for your family. Y'all subbies, man. Y'all the best. Y'all been right up in there with me, holding my hand through some of the hardest times. And y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know who y'all are. Oh. Thank you, Kayla. It's my God baby. But yeah, if y'all have any other questions, any resources that y'all may need, if you want to reach out to me discreetly, my emails are in other videos in the description. Email me if you have any stories that you want to share. Thank you so much, Brandy. I'm trying, girl. If y'all have any stories that y'all want to share, inspirational things that y'all want to share, email me at the Jim Boo and Elmo email. I would love to hear them, love to read them. It's really therapeutic for me at this time. Yeah, but I'm all about positivity. I'm all about promoting positive things. I hope, and this is my prayer through this situation, I hope to get through this situation how God sees fit, whether it is, whatever it is, be positive and uplifting and forward progression in life, not stagnant, not down, depressed, sad. No, no, get happy. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm actually in counseling myself. There's a counseling service that I have. I'm going through the Army, and also I have my own. I'm actually seeing two different counselors. So I have like an on-call therapist, which is awesome through my work EAP program. That specifically talks to me whenever I feel that I need to talk to them. And then I go see a therapist weekly through, the military program here. Um, and yeah, that's been working. Because I can tell you, when I moved here, whoo, y'all, it was tough. It was tough, but I'm getting through it. I'm there. I'm working through it. Oh yeah. I've been wanting to say this for a good little minute, but again, I wanted to be as tactful as possible because there's a lot of people in this situation. Thank you, Lucky Ladybird. There's a lot of people that is a part of this situation, and what I say affects my life. Not just on no YouTube, it affects my entire life. So I'm gonna continue to be positive and yeah, that's what I'm going to continue to do. And again, I have all the support I need. I appreciate the support from you subscribers. That's all I can do at this moment in my life. So if anything changes, guys, I'll let y'all know. Y'all might not be the first to know. I'm gonna say that. Y'all might not be the first to know, but y'all know if anything changes. I am changing this page to just me. At this time, Elmo does not want to be on camera. I cannot blame him. Well, I mean, hey, Candy. She's been 100% there. Hey, it happens, Brandy. It happens more than people would even wanna admit, to be honest. But again, man, okay, so I have some ideas. When I get my house together, Timmy, I'm gonna do more DIYs. I bought some infusible ink for my Cricut machine, and I really want to try that with you guys watching it live. I do want to do that. Now I have this stand and this little cool ring light thingamajigger, so we could do some things. We could really do some things. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and let y'all know what was going on with me. You will get more videos from me. The name of my channel will probably be changing soon, because it was my channel. This is something I wanted to do. The support from Elmo was always there for me to start this channel. He actually pushed me to start this channel because I've been wanting to start a channel since 2011. I just never had the courage to do it. But I think it's time to grow up a little bit, get some courage to do this on my own now. And I mean, hey, Elmo knows how to do YouTube. Y'all might be catching videos on his channel. So yeah, as far as this channel is going to be changing, a lot of things are changing. As y'all can see, my profile picture's changed. I haven't changed the name of the channel yet because I'm still thinking of names. But I feel better. I feel lighter. I feel lighter. Got some stuff off my chest. Thank y'all for just being 100 with me, being my friends. And like, again, when it's time, I will show y'all every step of the way. Everything was documented that I did to get to this point, how I felt, the movers, the military, the process. And some of you subscribers have already gotten a sneak peek of that footage. I appreciate all the love and support and just being discreet through this very sensitive time in my life. Yeah, we're just gonna get back to happy. Let's get back to being happy. I ain't skating through it. We gonna face this straight on, but now it's time to get back happy. Thank you so much. I will keep pressing forward no matter what. So let's do this, guys. So yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video. I think what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to unpack the kids' rooms completely and decorate it. So hopefully I'm not a lazy sloth and actually record it. If y'all are interested in seeing me how I unpack and decorate the kids' rooms here in the next few days in their bathroom, because I ordered some stuff to make it real cute, and I'm going to incorporate some Cricut DIYs with that. Oh, you like designer dupes? Okay. I got one, girl. It's a good one. I got another one. I didn't know y'all like those, so yeah, I will do another designer dupe. Thank you for that idea. I have another one. And some shoes, some sandals. Yes, your girl been shopping. I got a couple people on. I got a couple people addicted to this. My best friend, Ashley, she's addicted now, so it's my fault. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jessica. I really appreciate y'all. And again, y'all, you know, if y'all want to share y'all stories in private, feel free to email me. I had one of you subscribers email me your resume. Girl, I did not forget about you. And I'm going to email you tomorrow. I know we talked a little bit on the side. But girl, you got some skills, some skill sets that we need in the technical community of the DC world, okay? So I'm going to have to touch base with you. So email me again. You have my email. Email me again. We got next steps going on. So yeah, I really interact with you guys, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all give me motivation. Y'all give me the drive to keep going, because I mean, these YouTube streets sometimes be real mean, but they be real, and people can catch you on your ish. You know, somebody said, look, we don't even know what's going on with you and Elmo. I needed that check. Thank you, girl, check. So now you know as much as I could tell you. And but I'm good. Me and the kids are happy and healthy. Elmo is good. He's in treatment. He's not in the mental hospital, y'all. He is just not. Okay? I don't know why that rumor keeps going around. But he's not. He's good. And I am too. But we are separate. I live in another state. Y'all have seen me move, and the reason why it was needed. But yeah. Okay, so we at an hour, y'all. So thanks so much for watching, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Love you guys so much. Bye.